UFC 324, 325, 326. Who has the first question? Jose.
Start with both Justin and Paddy. Justin, I'll start with you. You know, a lot of people assumed one of you would be involved in this lightweight fight. I don't think anyone thought it would be an interim fight. They assumed it would either be Ilya in there, and if it was an interim, maybe it would be Arman. So I guess how far back did you know it would be Paddy? And is there any disappointment that it's not undisputed or, you know, Arman, who's highly ranked?
No, it's no disappointment at all. I mean, everything on paper, interim champion is the same as a champion on paper, contract-wise. And that's what we fight for. This is my job, and it's the biggest opportunity for me. I didn't know a long time before they announced the fight that it was going to be Paddy. I think they were waiting to see if Ilya was going to fight, and you know, I think that variable was kind of unpredictable. None of us knew when he was going to fight. That's what I kept telling everybody. Like, whenever Ilya fights, I want to fight. And you know, turns out he's going to sit down for a little bit. So Paramount, this is you know, they need Michael Johnson versus Justin Gaethje coming out party, and Paramount UFC combining. I mean, this is the fight that everyone wants. We're going to gain massive fans for the UFC, entertainment business, and we're the most I'm the most entertaining fighter in the world. And this guy's pretty close behind me, so it's going to be a hell of a fight.
Same question for Paddy.
Well, I was half preparing for Ilya, to be honest. I was doing little bits in training camp for Ilya. And then, like 2 days before the announcement, I got told it was Justin. But it's a privilege to share the octagon with such a legend. And it's going to be unbelievable to get in there with him. And as he said, until Ilya comes back, this is the real belt. People call it a fake belt all they want, but until Ilya comes back into the octagon, this is the belt. Me and him are fighting for the lightweight championship.
Another one for Paddy. A lot of fighters, when they face Justin, they don't look the same after. You know, it's like a car crash in there. So I guess how are you approaching this fight? And can you even expect anything when you're preparing for Justin Gaethje?
I'm obviously hoping it's him. What doesn't look the same after this fight? Not me. That's how you prepare for it.
Question for the champion, Kayla Harrison. Kayla. Right. I feel like your fight against Amanda has been talked about since you made your MMA debut. So now that you finally have a date and you get to fight who many consider the greatest female of all time, I guess how happy are you? Just talk about the fight with Amanda.
I mean, listen, this is a fight that's been 8 years in the making. Amanda is widely considered the greatest of all time. I'm excited and honored to share the octagon with her, but when you're the best in the world, you're the best in the world, and right now, I'm the best in the world.
The last time Amanda fought an Olympic judo medalist, it was about as perfect a performance as
Bronze medalist.
Bronze medalist.
Just a reminder.
Is that a storyline that you're even thinking about, or is that just something the fans can latch on to?
Hey, listen, the only thing Rhonda and I have in common is that we're blonde and we both did judo at one point. That's where it starts and stops. I'm a completely different fighter. I'm a completely different person, and on January 24th, I'm going to go out and show that.
You are the reigning champion, but Amanda has her 2 belts in front of her. Do you care about that at all, or are we just looking
I
too
love
much
it.
into it?
Does that mean I get 3 belts? What's that mean?
Similar question for Amanda. You know, it's been a while since we last saw you. I guess, what do you make of Kayla as a champion and her reign? And I think a lot of people have been talking about this fight, like I said, since Amanda made her pro debut.
I think it's great, you know. Like I feel like we want to fight the best in this division. And I pretty much, when I left the division, I have nobody. I pretty much cleaned both divisions. So when I saw Kayla with the belt, that was like fire me up. You know what I mean? This is the fight that I love. You know what I mean? She's very good. You know what I mean? She get the job done, get the belt. Now I'm here to face her. It's gonna be amazing, this fight. I can't wait.
And like I said, Amanda is the defending champion, but you have your 2 belts. Are you treating this as another defense, or are you actually, do you feel like you're chasing the belt?
Oh, I did everything though. So I deserve it. These 2 belts right here. She deserves hers right there. And January 24, we're gonna see each other, and we finally is gonna really see who is the real champion. And I'm gonna prove I'm ready to get my belt back. So I can't wait. And this is gonna be a fight that's all the fans is gonna be amazing by. You know, 2 very strong athletes, and I'm fired up for this. Can't wait.
Question for Max Holloway. Max, this is the The fifth BMF fight now. You've been in 3 of them. You and Charles enter this matchup with the most combined wins in the UFC of any fight in UFC history. In your opinion, is this the most BMF-worthy fight we've had yet?
For sure. I can't wait. We have some unfinished business from 11 years ago, so we get to go out there and finally figure it out.
I know you said you wanted this fight, but when the whole thing happened with Ilia Topuria, was any part of you hoping you would get the call for this interim fight instead?
It is what it is. I want to get an undisputed title. They came with me with Charles for the BMF. We're here now.
And what is the unfinished business for you? Because you obviously were the winner of the first fight, even though it ended strangely.
I mean, he had his injury, so at the end of the day, we get to figure out how it goes come March 7th. I'm just excited, man. He's a legend of the sport. He deserves this moment, and I can't wait to go out there and give it to him.
And for Charles, is there unfinished business here in your mind? And can you go back to that first fight almost 11 years ago, and what actually happened at the ending there?
Charles, você pode falar, é trabalho não finalizado, é uma conta que tem que ser acertada daquela primeira luta entre você e ele. Poderia, de repente, falar o que aconteceu naquela luta?
Cara, na realidade, aquilo passou. Vamos focar no agora, dia 7 de março, essa é a luta, ele é uma lenda, eu também sou, vai ser uma grande luta.
Listen, what's in the past is in the past. We all focus on is March. All I know is it's going to be a great fight on March.
And again, for Charles, after the fight with Ilia, a lot of people counting you out, saying you're done, you come back, get a great win against Gamrot. If you beat Max Holloway here, do you think we need to start talking about you as a title contender once more?
E depois da tua luta contra o Ilha, muita gente te chegou a desconsiderar, te tirou do páreo, mas você foi lá. Uma grande vitória no Rio de Janeiro, tremenda vitória contra o Matheus Gamrot. Uma vitória contra o Max Holloway. Você acha que o pessoal começa a te ver de novo no páreo para ser de campeão?
Como você me vem falando, o Leão ferido ainda continua sendo um Leão, ainda estou no jogo, nada mudou. Eu acabei de vir uma grande vitória e, com certeza, eu sempre foco na minha próxima luta. O foco total agora é Max Holloway. E aí, se Deus abençoar e for da vontade dele eu passar, com certeza, por que não ser o próximo do título?
As I said, a wounded lion is still a lion. All I'm focused on is on a win. I'm focused on the next fight and to win. All I want now is to fight Max Holloway and get a fight. And if God willing, if that's his wish, I'm gonna get a shot at the title after getting him beat.
And for Derek Lewis, Derek, you famously told me earlier this year you won't hesitate to poke someone in the eye if you need to or foul them. We just saw Waldo win a fight by knockout shortly after getting his eye poked. Do you need to change the strategy for this next fight?
Say it again. I'm 40, man. I can't hear you that good. Say it again.
We saw Waldo fight through an eye poke in a recent fight and knock the guy out. I know you told me you'd poke someone in the eye if you need to. Do you need to change the strategy for this fight?
No, fuck all that. Shit. If I feel like I'm poking him in the eye, hit him in the nuts, anything to get that win. So you got to train for all that shit.
Do you think you're back to another title shot at heavyweight if you win this fight, Derek?
Say it again.
Are you back to a title shot with a win here?
Shit, it's whatever the UFC want. If the people want it, then that's what we're gonna get.
And what about you, Waldo? Do you believe if you knock out the KO King, Derek Lewis, the title shot at heavyweight is yours?
Y Waldo, y si lo noqueas, ¿crees que va a ser el próximo para pelea para el cinturón?
Todo el mundo ya ha visto lo que he hecho. Estoy listo para el title después de esta pelea y lo pienso derrotar y finalizar en el primer round.
Listen, everyone has seen what I'm doing. I do think I deserve the title after this fight. Listen, I'm ready to knock him out in the first round, too.
And just lastly, for Justin Gaethje.
Fuck it now. Hey, no, you ain't give me something. Motherfucker ain't knocking me out. I guarantee you, first exchange, man. Hey, you know there's been a lot of conspiracy going on in UFC and the sports world. So you better place your bet on me. First exchange, I'm knocking him out.
Te dijo, el primer intercambio vas a sentir el poder de él. El primer intercambio ya te va a noquear. ¿Qué piensas?
He need to know it's my prime now. NBC, what is the power? What is the real artist, the fucking knockout inside the ring in the United 24?
What did he say?
You're going to see his real power inside the octagon on January 24th. He said he's in his prime now.
I still didn't understand you, but all right.
Just lastly, for Justin Gaethje, Justin, I know the last time you won that interim belt, you threw it on the ground in the cage, says it wasn't the priority for you. Do you have different feelings towards it this time and what it could mean at this point in your career?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that it wasn't a priority. It was that I knew Khabib was next. And if I was going to sit there and think that I was any kind of champion with that belt, with Khabib being next, I think I was, going to be foolish. I needed that mindset to prepare for that fight, and he beat me. And but ultimately, like I said, this gets us paid as a champion. And it definitely gives me the chance to fight Ilya. I want to fight Ilya. I want to play spoiler just like I did in Khabib and Tony. I'm going to fuck this up for everybody. And there's going to be no Paddy and Ilya. I'm going to do the same thing I did for that fight. And then I'm going to fight Ilya on the White House card if he's ready to fight again. We'll see when he's ready again.
Question for Alex Volkanovski. Alex. Sorry, mate. Just a question.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right, mate. Your first fight with Diego Lopes was a banger, a great back and forth. But when you look at who can improve more from that first fight, is it him with his youth or you with your experience?
I think myself with the experience. I think he's most dangerous because he's going to come forward, bring it, be that exciting fighter that he always is. That's when he's most dangerous. So I don't think he needs to change much. I think if he does, I think that will benefit me more, to be quite honest. But I just think there's more ways of winning for me, especially. I'm used to some rematches. This is probably going to be his first one. But again, he's a dangerous guy, exciting. So I cannot wait to just go out there and do our thing.
Yeah. You mentioned you're used to rematches. I see you sitting next to Max.
Yeah, don't bring that shit up. Don't bring that shit up. Come on, why you gotta do that to me, Volk? What the hell? I'm over here trying to help him to get freaking the belts, then he defend, and he go throw me under the bus like that. That's some bullshit, Volk.
I can only apologize. Volk, for you went into that first fight with a lot of questions around you, right? You had the Ilya knockout, the Islam knockout, but you went in there and you took his shots. Does that give you more confidence to go back in there and get in a firefight if you need to?
Of course, you have to expect that that's going to happen, right? Like you always go in there not wanting to get hit, right? Hit them and not get hit, but it's a fight game. There's a good chance you're going to get hit. And, he does hit hard, but, I showed that, I still got the chin, so, ready to go.
And question for Diego. Diego, there are a few people who were a little bit surprised you were the one getting the title shot against Alex Volkanovski. What do you have to say to those critics, and how excited are you to get this opportunity from the UFC?
Para a galera que ficou surpresa com a chance que você teve de enfrentar o Volkanovski de novo, o que você tem para dizer para o pessoal que ficaram surpresos que foi você o escolhido para lutar com ele de novo?
Stop crying.
It was a close fight the first time round, but Alex did come away the victor. How do you go out there and win this fight? What do you have to change?
Tremenda de uma luta, mas ele saiu vencedor da última luta. O que você acha que você tem que mudar para sair vitorioso dessa vez?
After this fight with Volk, I learned a lot about this fight. In April, it's like my first experience, 5 rounds, fight for the title, main event. But now nothing's new for me. I think I have a lot of experience still. It's like I know what I need to do for one's fight. I believe in my team. I fix many things. Now I different guy for the next fight.
Question for Sean O'Malley. Sean, I believe this is your first fight since 2022. That's a 3-round fight. Are you excited to maybe go out there and have a faster pace fight, or are you kind of missing the extra 10 minutes you can do to do more work?
Love 3 rounds. I'd love to be the 3-round bantamweight champion of the world for the next few years. I'm good with 3 rounds.
What do we make of Song Yadong as an opponent? He's well-rounded, good striking, but do you believe this is a perfect opponent for you to remind everyone what the Sugar Show looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. Young, experienced, explosive, very dangerous fight. But I do believe I'll put his lights out, and this is what I need. It's been too long, and I need to get back in the win column.
And question for Song Yadong. Song, Sean O'Malley is still one of the biggest names in your division. Do you believe with Merab constantly looking for new contenders that a win over Sean can propel you into title contention right away?
Of course, if I win Sean, I will get the title shot.
Who's got the next question? Anybody? Last call.
有人还有其他的问题吗？
All right, well, if we do, oh, no, we do. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
上面有位
Question for
发问
Volk. Volk, we know you're. Question for Volk. Yep.
Again. Sorry,
We know
mate.
you're always ready to defend your title or fight whoever. No
Wait,
matter
where
who
are
they-
we? Where are we? Up there. Sorry, mate.
Oh, you're good. You're good. We know you're always ready to defend your title against whoever they put in front of you. If this goes your way in Australia, what is left on your list to
我
accomplish in
知
the
道
sport?
你总是为了冠军。
Sorry, I missed that. Say that again. The end.
I said you're
What's
always
next?
ready. Yeah, what's left
Oh
on
yeah,
your
yeah.
list?
Well, yeah, and obviously got a tough challenge ahead of me, but yeah, you've got plenty of guys lining up. They're all calling the name, all wanted that shot. I'm expecting to go out there, set a statement, and we'll see if they really want it, because I'll be ready to get back in there and take on whoever it is. Whoever the UFC says, let's do it. I'm a pretty easy guy to understand. Whoever they put in front of me, let's go.
Question for Sean O'Malley. We see you're back with the colorful hair. What prompted that decision? What can the fans expect from you moving forward?
I don't know, dude. It just sometimes it's colored, sometimes not. I don't really put too much thought into it. But yeah, the Sugar Show is coming back January. Let's go. I need a KO. I need a KO bad.
Question for Paddy Pimblett. We know Justin has been in some absolute wars throughout his whole career, even before the UFC. What do you expect from him going into this one, and how do you expect, how do you see him if he goes into a brawl type of fight here?
I expect a war, obviously. Like, Justin Gaethje is one of my favorite fighters to watch. He's your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, and it's going to be a pleasure to get in there with him. I'd love to have a brawl for 5 rounds. As he said, him versus Michael Johnson, how he introduced himself to the UFC. I'd love to have a fight like that, but I don't think it'll pan out that way. But let's see what happens. Hopefully, I'm getting a performance bonus and a fight of the night bonus.
Thank you, sir. Gentleman in the blue hat, go ahead.
Hello, Gilbert from the Casuals MMA. My question is for Max Holloway. My Instagram feed has been a lot of clips of you diabolically murdering people on Arc Raiders. Will you be playing more of that leading up to the fight, or are you gonna just stop?
No, I'm probably gonna have to stop playing Arc Raiders, bro. That game is making me crash out. Guys still stealing my shit and pissing me off, so I'm probably gonna stay away from that.
I mean, you seem angry. Maybe you should keep playing that.
No. I don't have to be angry, bro. I need to be calm, because if I do anger, I might make a mistake in there.
All right. Second question for Paddy. You have some of the best nicknames for people. You've got Sausage. You've got Chorizo. What are you going to nickname Justin Gaethje?
Nothing.
That one's easy. Gay cheese.
Gay cheese. Nah, I'm not going to make that stupid mistake James Vick did and call him Homer Simpson and get knocked the fuck out. So, to me, he's a legend, lad, and I'm not going to disrespect him. It's as simple as that.
And then final question for Derek Lewis. We all want to know, how are you celebrating with your wife after the fight? In detail.
Do we
lots of
really
detail.
all want to know that, though? Do we really?
Shit, you already know I'm busting them guts up.
Oh, and that I am done.
Back over here, sir. Go ahead.
All right. My question is for Walter Cortez Acosta, Domi. ¿Cómo está, mano? Mi nombre es Freaking Rican. Y quiero saber cuál es tu plan de juego contra Derek Lewis, un hombre que tiene los más knockouts en UFC.
What is your game plan against Derek Lewis, the record holder for more knockouts in the history of the UFC?
Le quiero dar, lo primero es que tengo que ver lo que trae, no sé lo que va a traer. Segundo, estar muy paciente de lo que venga y darle con duro y romperle la cabeza como siempre.
Listen, I have to see what he brings. I don't know what he's going to bring on that day. I have to be very aware of what he brings to the table and get ready to knock his head out.
All right. My next question is for Derek Lewis. All right. So I'm trying to help gain more Latino UFC fans. With that being said, can you say something in Spanish for the Latino community?
Cállate, puto.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you all for coming out. Do we have one more? You got one more? Real quick, my man. Go ahead.
Real quick. I'm Nick from the Casuals. This question's for Song Yadong.
We've seen you training with J Flow Judo. Are we going to see you do some judo in this fight against Sean O'Malley?
Oh, of course, you will see. You guys will see the skills. Very good. I like J Flow.
All right. Thank you guys all for being here. We are going to show you all of our Q1 dates and locations for all of the shows in 2026 through the end of March. And then we're going to clear the stage, square off the athletes. Don't forget weigh-in coming up top of the hour. Thank you all for coming out to the presser. Stay with us.